Both the U.S. and Britain are about to kick their economies already weak in the stomach. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. This week, President Joe Biden will release his proposed budget for the coming fiscal year. Next week, Britain will do the same. The Conservative Party rules in London, and the far-left Democratic Party holds the White House and the Senate here. Yet when it comes to economics and energy, both governments are dunces. Their policies are inflicting unnecessary harm on themselves and the world economy. You'd think that with 3,000 years of experience to draw upon, policymakers today would have an idea of what propels an economy forward and what holds it back. Think again. Sadly, there's no evidence that Darwin's theory of evolution holds true in economics. Dinosaur ideas are still alive and well. History repeatedly demonstrates that a combination of low tax rates and stable currencies are, as noted economist Nathan Lewis observes, the magic formula for prosperity. Throw in sensible and minimal regulations and boom times follow. Always. Yet here we have President Biden obstinately asking for more spending and more taxes, including taxing unrealized capital gains. All this will further hurt an already anemic economy by depressing investment. He will repeat his fake facts, such as inheriting an economy in a free fall. But when he took the oath of office 2 years ago, the economy was growing about 3 times the pace it is today, and inflation was 1/4 of what it is today. He'll also press ahead with his green energy boondoggles that will sharply raise the cost of electricity and degrade a grid that is becoming ever more fragile. Moreover, these hundreds of billions of dollars will be largely wasted. Why? Because the money will be directed by politics. The Bidenites have learned nothing from the green energy debacles in Britain, Germany, and elsewhere. In Britain, the allegedly conservative government will be sharply raising the corporate tax from 19% to 25% and ripping away incentives for capital spending. So-called excess profit taxes on oil and gas will stay on. Personal income tax burdens are slated to go up, as are individual liabilities for capital gains and dividends. There hasn't been a conservative government leader since Herbert Hoover during the Great Depression who is pushing higher taxes in the face of economic troubles the way Prime Minister Rishi Sunak is doing today in Britain. Needless to say, unfortunately, there's no change in the offing for London's catastrophic alternative energy programs, which have devastated household budgets. No prospect either of removing the ban on fracking for natural gas, which England has in abundance. And of course, neither Biden nor Sunak have the backbone or wit to challenge the conventional wisdom of their respective central banks. The way to fight inflation is by depressing the economy, rather than by stabling the value of their currencies. The Federal Reserve, in fact, is ready to raise interest rates yet again to smother the economy. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions. I look forward to being with you soon again.